Hello. Today I'm going to read you a story about a little boy called Ronnie. It's called Little Ronnie and Magic the Horse. The horse's name is Magic, and it is written by Peter Shaw. Let's read it. Do you believe in magic? I do. Enjoy it, my darlings. Little Ronnie and Magic the Horse. Ronnie was delighted with his new birthday toy. A white rocking horse was just right for a boy. With a long purple tail and a silky mane, Ronnie decided to give it a name. You'll be Magic, Magic the Horse. Ronnie never thought magic would be magic, of course. He jumped on the stallion without looking back. The room started swirling before it turned black. Now magic was real, and they no longer stood in Ronnie's bedroom, but a mysterious wood. There were flowers and trees, but where was his bed? And in place of a wardrobe, there were rocks instead. Beyond the trees was a castle in the distance. Ronnie could scarcely believe its existence. So off they sped to meet the Queen and the King of the enchanted world they found themselves in. Soon they arrived, and they were met at the gates by a guard who was grumpy and a bit overweight.
"You're late," he said. "You'd better go in. You're braver than me, being late for the king."
They followed his directions to the king's quarters, and the hustle and bustle of the servants and porters. "We thought you'd forgotten. At last you've arrived," cried the beautiful queen, with tears in her eyes. "I'm afraid there's a dragon," the king said and sighed. "His roar can be heard from far and wide. He's frightening our people, and we've had enough. We need your help, Ronnie," he said with a huff. "I'll see what I can do, but it won't be easy," said Ronnie, sounding brave, but feeling squeezy. "So giddy up, Magic," and they galloped off with a neigh. Would Ronnie and his noble steed find their way? A few hours passed, and gosh, they went fast. When a roar filled the air, they'd found the dragon at last. "Is that him, Magic?" asked Ronnie with a snigger. "He doesn't look scary, and I thought he'd be bigger." He was slimy and scaly, but most strangely of all, the troublesome dragon was incredibly small. "We can't fight this dragon. He's done nothing wrong. We'll go back to the castle and take him along. We can't leave him here all on his own. Perhaps he'll stop roaring if we give him a home." So, back to the castle and to the king's quarters, and the hustle and bustle of the servants and porters. "Allow me to introduce," Ronnie said with a smile, "the dragon that's caused trouble all this while." "Is it true," laughed the king, "that this little thing has scared all the people, and even the king?" "It's true," said Ronnie, "and I've got an idea. It will stop him from roaring throughout the year. Why not give him a home, his very own house? And in return, he will be as quiet as a mouse." They agreed to the deal, and the dragon was invited to live by the castle. He was truly delighted. Ronnie turned up that evening for his reward. Riding on Magic, he was greeted with applause. Ronnie was happy. He felt extremely excited as he knelt before the king, ready to be knighted. "Arise, Sir Ronnie!" and the crowd cheered. Ronnie looked up, but they'd all disappeared. Now Ronnie was back in his bedroom once more. There was his bed and his old chest of drawers. "I got off Magic," Ronnie said with dismay, "and it made my adventure vanish away." And sure enough, Magic stood wooden and lifeless. But Ronnie knew Magic was magic and priceless. The end. Well, I enjoyed that. I hope you did. Ronnie didn't know that when he named his horse Magic, he would actually be a magic rocking horse. And they had such a marvellous adventure together. That's magic. Having marvellous adventures. Would you like to be Ronnie and have an adventure like he had? I'm sure you would. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.